What's up, guys? Welcome to the first Nerd Talk console review. And these are videos now, not podcasts. So, yeah, I thought I'd start with my oldest consoles to my newest consoles. So, the Sega CD will be the first, and the PS3 will be the last. So, yeah, let's get started. So, for design, this is kind of a weird looking thing. Now the Sega CD these come apart. You had the Sega Genesis, and then you bought the Sega CD as an add-on. Now I'm not sure how much this bad boy went for. Not cheap though, several $100s probably. I picked mine up on eBay for $80. It's kind of a lot. If I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't have done that. Probably would have put that money into the 3DO, which will be the next review. But yeah, so there are two different models of this. There's this model, which is the tray thing, and then there's the other model, which is it's got a drive. And you put this on top, and then the drive comes out. But yeah, this thing, you need the Genesis to run this thing. Now, I think they made a third Sega, which I don't think it sold very well, but it was all in one. But, that might have not even... I don't think that came out. I think it might have been the Sega Neptune. And they scrapped that and went with the Saturn. Anyway, so you needed to plug this thing in. And, yeah. So and then, this is probably the worst part of the system. There's the, AV plugs and stuff in the back. But this thing needed its own. Each one needed its own power plug. So the power plug went into the Genesis and went into the Sega CD. The thing about there's not regular plugs, though. There's those bricks. So you need a power strip to actually run this thing. You just can't plug both of them into the outlet. But yeah. So that's probably the only bad thing about this. Oh, and then there's the games, they suck. So yeah, I'll get to that now. Okay, so we got the games for the Sega CD. I pulled out my box here. I have several Sega CD games. I've got, Silpede, which is kind of, it's like this flight game in space. It's okay. It's got some 3D graphics in it. I'm saving this for last. Midnight Raiders. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. This had newly done cartoons in it with the actors and everything, but it's like a really dumb game. It's just a driving game. There's no like on foot stuff, and it's like, well, it's Batman. Wouldn't it be on foot? You'd be fighting guys. No, it's driving, and it's bad driving, and it's hard driving. So if you're gonna get this, just get the cheat codes and just watch all the cartoons. Eternal Champions. This is kind of like a Mortal Kombat clone. It's kind of hard though. Like I can't even beat the first guy in this game. And then I'll play with like my sister and stuff, but it's not as fun as like Street Fighter. Prize Fighter. This game, like, I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's like FMV and you're boxing and stuff. Yeah, well, this game is impossible. I can't even beat the first guy. Like, you'd be throwing punches, but they don't even hit the guy. It's crazy. I've like gotten like crazy close, insanely close to beating him, and I never did. It's like, I don't even care. Well, this one's on 2 discs. Yeah. And then I have Space Ace, and I don't really like this game. It'd be kind of fun if it wasn't for it being so hard. Like it plays and you gotta click the button, but you don't know which button to click, so it's just like trial and error. It's not that fun. Okay. See, I was gonna show a favorite game with all the systems, but I don't have a favorite game with the Sega CD because all the games suck. Oh, well, actually, I kind of do. I have I have 2 more in here that aren't those cases. The first one it's a combo. It's Sherlock Holmes. And then it's this Sega Classics, which has got all Genesis games on it. Now it has Streets of Rage, So yeah, and then I have Streets of Rage for Genesis, and I think they said like it would have better sound quality and stuff, but I played them both and I didn't notice anything. Yeah, I guess I'll do the Genesis games too really quick. I have Streets of Rage, which is pretty fun. If you got the cheat codes, it's kind of cool to beat. NBA Jam, which is pretty fun. It's a basketball game. Street Fighter 2. Yeah, this game's fun. I don't really play the system a lot though, because this doesn't have really good games. I'll play the Genesis more, but I don't even keep this thing plugged in because it sucks so much power. And then Aladdin, which I never got to work. I played this on Super Nintendo at preschool. I think I remember it being fun, but I've run the swab and the alcohol a million times and this thing doesn't work. A soccer game. I'm not into soccer. One of these has got a this soccer game's got this like weird cartridge. I don't know what that is. Maybe someone out there could tell me. Sonic and Knuckles, which is cool, and then like it's got this thing you plug a game on top, and like I think you plug another Sonic game and it gives you levels or something. But if you plug any other game, it gives you like this mini game or something. So what I like to do is I like to take the Game Genie, plug the Game Genie in, and Sonic and Knuckles, and then Cyber Cop. Everyone loves Cyber Cop, right? Whatever. And then I've got Star Trek: A Final Unit. No, I'm saying Final Unit because see, like I had the Final Unit and I couldn't get it to work, so I was like, well, I got to get this then. It's the Next Generation. I think it was called Echoes from the Past or something. There was a Super Nintendo version and a Genesis version. They were like the same thing, but they looked a little different. But this is kind of like a Final Unity. Yeah. I remember it was like $8 too. I was like, whoa. And then that's a lot for a game. And then RoboCop vs. Terminator. You just do the cheat codes on this. You just run through it. It's amazing. But like, there's ways that you can get stuck in it if you don't have the right gun. Oh, and then T2, the arcade game. Oh, and also I'm not gonna get it. I have the Lethal Enforcers with the gun. Like. You play through the level, and if you kill one civilian, you lose the whole thing, so I never got far in that. But you couldn't use the Justifier in this game. You needed this other thing. I forget what it was called. But I never picked that up because I didn't care. Oh, and then Sewer Shark. Ew. No one likes Sewer Shark. I got kind of far in this game, but you get so far, and then if you die, you gotta start all the way over again. And it's like, I don't care. The Game Genie. And then there's Midnight Raiders. This game is, I don't even know how they released this thing. This game is impossible to beat. And like, you think I'm saying, well, impossible. You got it. I mean, it's just probably hard. No, it's impossible. You're like a helicopter dude, right? And it's got really bad acting in it. But you're like this dude. You're Joker. And you gotta like get this scientist or something. Anyway, it's really dumb. It's got a cool theme song at the main menu though. But yeah. It's like you're in a helicopter and you're shooting other helicopters and stuff, which is okay. But the second stage is a shooting stage, and once you run out of ammo, you have to reload, obviously. But you hit the reload button and it doesn't work. I'm not even joking. You hit the reload button and it doesn't work. Now the manual says you press the C button on the controller. Doesn't work. Yeah, I mean. I couldn't beat this game. It's impossible. It's an error. It's a glitch. If someone can reload in this game, yeah, send me a message, please. So yeah, and then next I'll talk about the controllers.